If you are suffering from an enlarged prostate and looking for natural ways to shrink your prostate back to its normal size, then listen up, because there is one powerful fruit that can help you do just that. But the truth is that no one ever tells you about this. Why? Well, you're about to find out. Just keep watching until the end. Welcome back, everyone. If you are new here, welcome. Here we discuss everything about men's health. So make sure, if you are a man, you subscribe so that you do not miss any future videos. Today's topic is a very common problem that affects most men over the age of 50. In fact, it affects 1 in 7 men. But many people don't talk about it because it's embarrassing. I'm talking about an enlarged prostate. And today, I will share with you one powerful fruit that can help shrink your prostate back to its normal size. But first, let me ask you a question. What are the symptoms of an enlarged prostate? Now, many men don't know they have an enlarged prostate because it doesn't always cause any symptoms. However, when it does, the most common symptom is difficulty in urination. This means that you may have to strain to start the flow of urine. You might also find that you can't completely empty your bladder, and you may find yourself dribbling after you urinate. You might also notice that you have a weak urine stream, or that you need to urinate more often, especially when you are in a rush. Another symptom of an enlarged prostate is a burning or throbbing pain in the pelvis or lower abdomen. An enlarged prostate can also cause pain during sex. It can also lead to painful ejaculation, and in severe cases, an enlarged prostate can cause urinary tract infections, which can lead to fever and chills. So what causes an enlarged prostate? Well, as you get older, your prostate gets bigger. This is what happens. The prostate is a small gland that sits between your bladder and your penis. Its job is to make seminal fluid. Seminal fluid nourishes and transports sperm. As you get older, many men develop a condition called benign prostatic hyperplasia. It is not cancer. In this condition, some cells in the prostate begin to grow and multiply. This causes the prostate to become larger. When the prostate becomes larger, it can press on the tube that carries urine from the bladder. This blockage causes many of the symptoms that we have already discussed. Now, although there is no cure for an enlarged prostate, there are some things that you can do to shrink your prostate back down to its normal size. And this brings us to today's topic, which is one powerful fruit that can help you with this. So without further ado, let's get started. The one powerful fruit that can help shrink your prostate back down to its normal size is saw palmetto. Saw palmetto is a herb that comes from a palm tree. It has been used for hundreds of years to treat a variety of different ailments, including an enlarged prostate. Saw palmetto works by blocking the enzyme that converts testosterone into dihydrotestosterone. Dihydrotestosterone is a hormone that causes the prostate to grow. By blocking the conversion of testosterone into dihydrotestosterone, saw palmetto helps to reduce prostate size. Now, saw palmetto is available in 2 forms, saw palmetto berry and saw palmetto oil. Saw palmetto berry contains a higher concentration of active ingredients than saw palmetto oil. For this reason, saw palmetto berry is more effective at shrinking an enlarged prostate. Now, you may be wondering, how much saw palmetto should I take? Well, the amount of saw palmetto that you need depends on the severity of your symptoms. If you have mild symptoms, you may only need to take 100 milliliters of saw palmetto berry per day. However, if you have more severe symptoms, you may need to take up to 300 milliliters per day. It is important to note that saw palmetto can take several months to work. So don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Another thing you need to be aware of is that saw palmetto can interact with certain medications, including anticoagulants, antihypertensives, and diabetes medications. If you are taking any of these medications, talk to your doctor before adding saw palmetto to your diet. Also, saw palmetto is considered safe for most people when taken in recommended doses. However, some people may experience mild side effects such as headaches, dizziness, and nausea. If you do experience any side effects, discontinue use and speak with your healthcare provider. Many people are concerned about whether saw palmetto is safe for the kidneys. The answer is yes. Saw palmetto is safe for the kidneys. In fact, saw palmetto has been shown to improve kidney function in some cases. Another question that I often hear is, does saw palmetto lower testosterone? The answer is no. Saw palmetto does not lower testosterone. In fact, saw palmetto has been shown to improve testosterone levels in some studies. Next, you may be wondering, what is the best way to take saw palmetto? There are two main ways to take saw palmetto: whole fruit extract or saw palmetto oil. As we have already discussed, saw palmetto berry contains a higher concentration of active ingredients than saw palmetto oil. Therefore, saw palmetto berry is more effective at shrinking an enlarged prostate. However, saw palmetto oil is easier to find, and it is less expensive. Ultimately, the best way to take saw palmetto is the way that you are most likely to stick with. If you prefer capsules, then take a saw palmetto berry extract. If you prefer liquid extracts, then take saw palmetto oil. Another popular question is, can I eat saw palmetto fruit raw? The answer is yes, but it's not very tasty, and it's kind of hard to chew, so most people will opt for the extract form instead. Next, let's talk about another supplement that can be helpful for an enlarged prostate: selenium. Selenium is a mineral that plays an important role in prostate health. Selenium helps to reduce inflammation in the prostate, and it also helps to boost testosterone levels. Men with low testosterone levels are more likely to develop an enlarged prostate. Therefore, by boosting testosterone levels, selenium helps to reduce the risk of developing an enlarged prostate. Selenium is also a powerful antioxidant. It helps to protect the cells in the prostate from damage. This damage can lead to inflammation and enlargement of the prostate. Therefore, by reducing inflammation, selenium helps to shrink an enlarged prostate back down to its normal size. Selenium is found in a variety of foods, including Brazil nuts, sunflower seeds, lean meats, and fish. In addition to diet and supplements, there are also some lifestyle changes that you can make to help shrink an enlarged prostate. First, you need to stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water will help flush toxins out of your body and reduce swelling in the prostate. Second, you need to cut back on caffeine intake. Caffeine is a stimulant that can aggravate an enlarged prostate. Third, you need to quit smoking. Smoking is a risk factor for developing an enlarged prostate. Quitting smoking will help reduce your risk of developing this condition. Fourth, you need to exercise regularly. Exercise can help improve blood flow to the prostate and reduce inflammation. Finally, you need to manage your stress levels. Stress can aggravate an enlarged prostate. Find healthy ways to manage stress, such as yoga, meditation, or spending time in nature. In conclusion, saw palmetto is a powerful herb that can help shrink an enlarged prostate back down to its normal size. It works by blocking the enzyme that causes the prostate to grow. Saw palmetto is available in two forms: saw palmetto berry and saw palmetto oil. The berry is more effective, but the oil is easier to find and less expensive. Saw palmetto can take several months to work, but it is an effective and safe option for most men with an enlarged prostate. In addition to saw palmetto, you may also want to consider taking selenium supplements. Selenium is a mineral that is important for prostate health. It helps to reduce inflammation and boost testosterone levels. By reducing inflammation and boosting testosterone levels, selenium can help shrink an enlarged prostate. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos. And remember, you matter.